Okay, hello guys. So today is finally July. So we miss June and say goodbye to it and say hello to July now. So today I think I have a new horror scene, which I don't know if it's better than Swimming Center because part 2 was not released yet. But, so I know it's not really that scary because it's a Melon Playground video. And I'll show the character in 3, 2, and ba-boom. This is the creature. And the name is the sword creature. Okay, I don't know if this looks very good, but there's also another version of it, which is gonna be in episode 2. Yeah, we're gonna launch an episode 2 of this, but it's on parts though, so it will not be like a 1-hour video or 30 minutes. And in some parts, it would actually remove their face and reveal the true identity. And for this, we will show what it does. So let's go into the video. Oh wait, I spawned it wrong. Okay, just ignore that and let's see what it does. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna bring a new patient here. It's time to sabotage you. So this is their first one. First, they can either try to push themselves on the sword so it can show the sharp tip, or they can detach the rope. But they would mostly like just go under. And the first stab will come on the front, which will stab it. And also, but in the movie it will be a little bit different. And then it stabs the back, and on the current fourth stab, it will do the same thing. It will stab on the back and then hit the victim's head. And I accidentally did a mistake, so the victim is just already dead. Yeah, they're already dead. So let's respawn myself to see this. And hey, what does that say on my new character now? Like, sub to Pumpkin. Oh, Pumpkin is my nickname of the channel. So guys, also Pumpko is the nickname of my channel. Yeah, I don't know why I named it because that's the maximum letters you can put on a save. So all you gotta do, guys, is like and subscribe to Pumpkinsworth. Pumpkin means Pumpkinsworth. Yeah. Boo. Okay, boom. And then let's spawn in a different patient. Okay, you see. I said you stay right here. Okay, now let's bring in the new patient. And now this is what it will do. So first, they will go down over here. Then first stab in the front. And then and if they accidentally turn around, that's the second phase. And the fourth phase is the same. And they will start stabbing until they see the remaining, which is the face. So so that means they will see in target. So that means they will see in target for that, and that causes the instant death of the patient. So let's go over there and hey guy, don't attack me. So let's just get him out of here. And this is now what the patient's body look like. So you see, one leg has been removed. All of the body's blooding around. His face is, look, it makes this much blood from just that evil little guy. And there is some ways. Well, actually, in episode 1, there is actually many ways you can beat him. Like, first of all, you could punch him as hard as you can so he can go and start to break upon. And if you keep doing this, he will fall off the sword and then will be dead and not alive anymore. Because it can only be deadly when it's put on the sword. When it's inside the sword. Well, and the second way is just burning it with fire. Is burning in fire? Yeah, but I was not sure about that. But I'm not sure because he is actually immortal in season 1. So that means fire doesn't work, of course. But in season 2, but in episode 2, it is. But in the second movie, and in the second one of it, this little guy will appear, just acting like a dummy's head, and it will act like a dummy. Like, it can go into shops. Like, it can just stand over there and they can actually, and if you're in the, and this could come in malls, dressing shops, and even in baby cribs. And a chance to survive is approximately out of 30%. It's because actually when you're in the store with that little person, you're gonna be so dead because this kind of entity in night is more worse than you think. Because at night he actually has a magic fire which will appear a sword behind you and then stab through the head, which cause a literal instant death. Well, but for daytime you're very lucky because well, in day you're very lucky because if we use that in daytime, then the sword is actually not that good for the sun. So it will burn instantly and be fried down. And after it will turn like this and then break. Like an easy thing of glass that you're breaking right now. Like, I mean, not right now, but anyways. And also, one special ability is that this entity, what it can do is actually dress up as anything. Like imagine if they wanted to dress as a police officer, then that will happen. Well, a hospital, a safe hospital, why not? And even a worker. And you can also work as a worker. I mean a builder. So it can dress up as anything, and and this thing can even transform into a human. Well, it's actually a person, and it's actually a copycat because it can copy someone. Like, imagine this is the real Melon and this is the entity. And it's like one game in Roblox which is called Poser, where you have to where there's color name tags and you have to guess who is the real one by their identity. Because they have the same avatar and you can't recognize. But the thing to win that game in Roblox is to just remember how they act. Like, imagine this is the first person that's happy, but meanwhile this other one is angry, then maybe they will think that the real person is always happy and vote this one out, and then they will be right and win the game. But if they didn't, then they would lose the game. And also, it's pretty bad, not gonna lie. So, and it can, and also this thing, yeah, it's gonna come. Well, as you see right now, I'm recording this at like 2 p.m. maybe, or something like that. Okay, so it's 2 p.m. It's July 1 now. Yeah, we know that always. And actually, my birthday is gonna be in 5 days, so we're gonna celebrate. But I'm not gonna get any presents though. So that's gonna be that. Okay, so what now? Okay, so now what should we do, guys? Okay, I think I know what the release date should be. It should be July 13. Yeah, you have to wait 12 days. Sorry for this movie to be this video to be released. So, also, I forgot the main character. Well, before we show the main characters, we'll show the other characters. Like Cactus, who is actually an office worker. And then we got like Builder Tomato, who works when building. And also a dragon fruit who sleeps at night. And actually, this is actually gonna be the first character that dies. So I'm not gonna be sure about this. And he looks like this because actually at night he can sleep, and actually the parasite. Well, actually the creature will come into his house and then just eat him up. This kind of thing also eats it. Well, and now we will finally show the main and good characters. And first is Apple, which is just a chill guy, and he will die. And the chapter he's gonna die in, and the part that he's gonna die in is part 6, I think so. Well, if I forgot this, I'm very sorry. Well, now, next is Core, which is actually a very good biker. So we're gonna give him a helmet and then some racing things, something like that. So I'm not sure about that, but I'll take all images and just to see if I'm correct. But I guess this video is gonna end soon, so bye guys. Wait, I'll show the Motherfuckers are friends in the movie. I mean,